All right, so as we wrap up the Highveld season, we do it with the night of style and elegance. Because tonight we are at Turfentine for the 2026 Highveld Feature Season Awards. Now, what a season it was. I mean, it featured the likes of the Betway Summer Cup, the Tab Triple Crown, the Wilgebos Drift Triple Tiara series as well, just to name a few. Amazing race meetings that happened this season. And we are here just to celebrate and, of course, crown our equine and human athletes as well. But otherwise, definitely going to be a great one. The night has started, so let's see how the rest of it unfolds.
Welcome to tonight's award ceremony, a celebration of excellence, dedication, talent, and achievement. To officially begin with tonight's proceedings, please join me in welcoming 4Racing CEO Patrick Duff.
There are very few industries with the passion and the energy, the sheer emotion that racing brings. Occasionally, it's quite chaotic. It's always emotional, but I think that's why we love it. To all our nominees, congratulations. To be recognized on the stage in such a competitive industry and one that is so passionate is something that you all should be immensely proud of. Best of luck, and thank you for being here.
All right, so we are at the Highveld Feature Season Awards. And I mean, look, the Highveld's definitely a big highlight of it was Raiders. And speaking of Raiders, we have two gentlemen coming from KZN who went home with some silverware and awards. Pracho, as the owner as well, I mean, how does it feel taking silverware here in Johannesburg?
I'm the new owner, I'm the beginner, so I want someone who I can, if we talk and then we understand each other. So I started with Alsen and he introduced me to Ngobo, and then we started last year. I think that was around May.
We're very happy to have this horse, and we're grateful that God and we believe also even Amadlozi, they have made a way that we get a horse like this. We're lucky.
For the Highveld Feature Season Awards, as we continue now with our Human Awards.
I want to thank you very much to the trainers and to the owners, the supporters, all the rights that we have. And I want to say thank you for racing and to Mr. Slack, every the support they gave us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, look, definitely a season to remember for me. Yeah, I just want to start by thanking Mr. Spies and all the owners involved in Hazy Daisy. She's a fabulous horse. I'm just very grateful to be partnered with her to keep the apprentice on during the Triple Tiara. And look, it nearly paid off, We were a bit unlucky in the last leg, but that's how racing goes.
On behalf of John, Susan and the team at Pasfontein Stud, we are honored to accept the award for Champion Breeder. The pinnacle of our Highveld season was double Grand Slam, win in the Grade 1 Empress Club Stakes. We'd like to use this opportunity to thank all our supporters and clients. Basfontein has now won the Highveld Champion Breeder title 2 consecutive years. We're looking forward to trying to make it a treble next year.
Hi everyone, and thank you. Unfortunately, I can't be there tonight celebrating with all of you, but I want you to all know that I'm humbled and blessed to have received this award. I want you to all know it means so much, and it's part of a big dream becoming true.
Most of the days found him in the number 1 box, lifting trophies for winning Group 1 races. Our champion trainer on the Highveld is Sean Terry.
To the races, you hope for the best, but in your wildest dreams, sure, you couldn't have panned out a better day than this, Sean. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I mean, at the end of the day, this is what we aim for. To win a Group 1 means everything to me. You know, we can't do it without the support. Always a privilege to be here. To 4 Racing, thank you for a fantastic champion season. You guys did really well. You're raising your game each and every year, and you know, we look forward to what you've got on offer next year. To my team, yeah, they do a great job. It is a relentless pace, and there's no R not dotted or T crossed. Lovely to have Sherlock and John with me here, as well as my family. You know, a lot of sacrifices with the family, and it's great they can be here with me. My sponsor, Betway, and obviously without my owners, none of it is possible. Thank you for, you know, digging down deep and spending money in my yard. And as I said, the youngsters, having a big young string certainly paid dividends. Thank you so much.
All right, so now joining us is owner of the season, Mrs. Suzette Viljoen. Now, Mrs. Viljoen, firstly, thank you so much for joining us. Secondly, congratulations. I mean, this is the Highveld Feature Season Awards. How do you feel about winning this award?
I can't explain the feeling. It was really such an incredible feeling to hear my name called there. And, you know, just it's a privilege. I think people take it for granted. And for me, my passion for my horses, you know, each and every horse that I have, most of them were fillies. So they all come home. And that's what it's all about for me. And I love each and every horse.
Look, in as much as you're in the ownership space as well, it doesn't end there. You've also moved into the breeding space, you know, so with the Hopes and Dreams Stud Farm, right? So, I mean, how is that transition now that you're in this type of space? Because I can imagine that it's not exactly the same as being an owner. You said on stage yourself that, look, you do nothing. Everybody does everything else. But now that you're into the breeding space, how is that adapting?
Oh, that's a different story. You can't explain breeding to anybody. You know, the highs and the lows are so close together. You know what I would love? I would love to breed, not for myself, but for an owner that put his hand up to buy my horse a graded race winner. That would be incredible. If I can breed a horse that someone bought from me, and that's a champion for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the horse of the season is Timpanelli.
Timpanelli, he just progressed so beautifully. He was always the juvenile that was ahead of the rest.
Timpanelli from Schwarzenegger, Atticus Ventures flying on the outside, but it's Timpanelli. Timpanelli won it.
Yeah, he's met some really good horses and beaten some very good horses.
All right, well, that does it not only for the Highveld season, but for this year's 2026 Highveld Feature Season Awards. A night of not only glitz and glam, but a night where we pay respect and homage to all our human and equine champions. Once again, congratulations to all our winners tonight. But everyone comes out as a winner. Even if you're a nominee, you're definitely doing something right. But otherwise, that's how we wrap up tonight. So from us here at Racing Today, it's cheers for now.